Ladies and gentlemen, I have been doing YouTube for half of my life at this point, and I still don't know how to start one properly because I recorded for 5 minutes with my new camera setup, and it was blurry the whole time. What I was saying in those past 5 minutes had something to do about I'm excited for 2025, and I think that a lot can happen this year, and I already pledged to make one video every month for 12 months on the First Mach channel, and so far I've kept up with it because I posted a video at the beginning of January, but I'm going to run out of ideas very quickly. So if you have any ideas for videos on any channel, comment them down below. I just want to make sure that you guys know I want to hear from you. The comments I do get, I read all of them. I love them all. A couple videos I posted on Mach Squared are a little out of date or don't do the topics I discussed justice because, well, things have changed. First of all, I made a video about the AirPod 4s. This kit broke my AirPods. Now, after further examination, it appears that these AirPods work completely fine, and I just wasn't patient enough to wait the extra day or two to see them work again. Nothing changed, so I just put them up on my shelf and waited until I made that video. I think I should apologize a little bit because that video was partially still accurate because I was discussing the reasoning behind AirPods and why they even exist, but the part about AirPods being bad is only partially true because they still work, and if you use the Belkin AirPod cleaning kit, I guess they will still work after a day or two, but I still wouldn't recommend getting the kit. Second video I made about the Apple Watch Ultra 2. I'm betting a lot of money that the Apple Watch Ultra is going to be able to solve my screen time problem, which I'm currently wearing right now because the return window was less than 2 weeks. I made a whole video, 18 minutes, about how using a smartwatch on your wrist with cellular can fully replace your phone. And after further examination, it appears that the phone is still going to be superior. Even though you can call people and text people and listen to music and, I guess, get notifications for stuff like Snapchat or Discord, a lot of the time there's not enough functionality to sustain all those other apps that you use. You can't take pictures, you can't really record anything besides a voice memo. There's a lot of things that the Apple Watch and smartwatches in general don't have yet because it's very expensive to engineer something like this, and there's a lot of margin for error when it comes to putting more stuff in such a compact space. It can be detrimental to the product, and I get that. And I made that video with that in mind, but I was still like, well, I spent a week and a half or so consistently using this watch, and I like it, and it works really well, and I can do all these things on it that will help me in the future. But I don't think it's going to cut your screen time down to 0 minutes because a lot of people, including myself, don't have the willpower to just stop using their phone. I tried using an app called ScreenZen where I can set my own limits on apps. I can say, I only want to open YouTube 3 times today for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And I can even block the app from letting me open it for more than 3 minutes. Because if I wanted to change it and then it could just tap it to turn it off, there would be instant impulse, instant gratification. If you really are worried about changing your settings and preventing your screen time from staying low, you can make you wait, which I think is beautiful. And it's exactly what I asked from them when they sent me a feedback survey. But even with that, I would rather wait 3 minutes to watch YouTube for an hour than spend 10 minutes max on YouTube per day. And that's my own doing. I thought that if I got this watch and limited my screen time on my phone, my life would be better. And I don't think that's the problem. I think that the problem is with how we use our screen time, not just the screen time itself. Because you could spend all your screen time in Dropbox uploading a file or in your music app just listening to music, even if the screen is still on and you're not doing anything. That counts as screen time. I think a lot of older people get the wrong idea about smartphones and about technology and screen time, and it's hurting the youth. That may be true, but it's not entirely reliant on the technology itself. It's about the use of it. I watch YouTube and listen to music and sometimes play mobile games when I'm bored and I have nothing better to do. And that adds up very quickly throughout the week. And I know that. I look every week and think, I should stop watching YouTube every day. There's no conviction. There's no force to make me do it, which I think is the problem. And I think that a healthy balance of screen time is achievable, but it needs to be in the right conditions. And that's a whole nother video. And if you want me to make an update on the Apple Watch video, let me know, because I will. I really like talking about this, but that's not what this video is primarily about. It's just one of the subsections. I know this channel isn't nearly as big as Mach, but it has a small following that I really do appreciate seeing. And I think there's definitely a snowflake on the camera lens As you can see, my hair has grown longer. I look back at my older videos from like just a year ago and see my hair down to here, just buzzed or a little bit taller, and I freak out because I don't look like that. And it's like, oh, why do I look like that? You know? And I think that's pretty funny. And I think that I'm gonna keep growing my hair because now I can tie it all back with one tail. So that's cool. If you have long hair, comment down below your long hair. I'm asking a lot of comment stuff, but I really do want to see what you have to say because this isn't just me. Like, this is all of you. To an extent. Obviously, you guys aren't running the channel, but I like to see what the people who watch my videos think, and it helps me make informed decisions and know what to talk about, because I have an interesting niche here where I can just talk about whatever, whenever, and still get a couple views and a couple comments. So, yeah. 2025 is going to be a great year. It did not start off great because this recording is, you know, messed up, but I think that besides that, everything else is looking up. And obviously the snow isn't helping. It's very, you know, dreary, not very bright out, but I hope that this video made your day a little bit better. And if you enjoyed this little update, because I'll probably do these once a year on Mod Square just to fill you in, make sure to like the video if you liked it, and if you didn't like it, tell me why you didn't and what I should do better next time. That's a new thing I'm implementing in my channel. And as always, I will see every single one of you capable, amazing people in the next video. Bye-bye!